Send off now to she campaign or the Akopimo ho and honorable Ken and so I learned or central region send a near Metiti.
Kujamankwa, Mema a chief for Nahifona Aquaba and Pamela Western North. Na Enrichi and a mammy are not to say Ado, every PMU in the Western North. Near Priache, Obi Bini, and Yasu the Fire about 2.1. Na mammy are not to say Ado, Mikasa or ye connected. A knee bear say. Kojangwa Mame Arenato she ado or Kennedy ye inni abosumi numpo na aye ya no mo se odim fish yapem ade cha ade san entro ensema enim ana omoka ejegu mame no ho na omo sori a na atoshe ado ana ma common fund ye ntua na atoshe ado ana ma DCs ye ntua omoka na award contract ne from esoro. But you want to set it on record party for muti any sense. And na akufo ado ne Dr. Baumia aban anomode emra call parliament ye edifa common fund administration ne ho emra omo ye ne se ade bia ye be the district assembly bia no e wo say ye di free common fund administrator and being led by the economic management team, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. One of the say, Yemfa 1 CD, and Yemfa 2 CD, Yen say, and the idea be a mammy ye biano, or ye edema MPP by then, to me almost fast one and more mamino. Now, Kujamanqua, I also say, Omoko do baby, now Toshi Ayeway, now Toshi Ayeway, Omuria, now Toshi Juma Bako, yes, sir. The drip machines are chedema the various district assemblies at Ghana no and they don't take credit they say I know dear a baumia and a buy. So oh yeah bonia drip on some fan credit no. Na Kujabankwa ye be do Western North no. I'm not Ken the Kabaha and a Dr. Baumia so baha. Na dear Dr. Baumia be ye and they say Obedin tro Western North a T2 our moving connected. Talking about Jojo Rocky, the former regional minister, Abuaji Jedu, the former regional minister, the former MP for Bibina and Yanto Bekwai constituency, Honorable Alfred Obey, the former deputy minister for finance, Dr. Lesampabe, Jabosu PC, and so the only MP I want to Western North, because Shaman MP no Freddy Omuna connected. Okodu ha was election day me the 40 billion baha me the 90 billion baha and work cancer asem no edi agu o so be ya o mo be delegates na hi ne ekodu bibia na nwa so be kwai no na wa crash delegates say what the 40 motors every afedobin and was Saturday 60 billion at the bra afedobin a can throw we no be try go do I make can say Bia West chairman so no utwantro edigu no so na Kujabankwa ye bedu ano ana yes ye ne delegates ni bi edi nkomo na ebuso omo say Kede Japan e ba ha ana Dr. Baumia saba ye nye opportunity esa ba akiri na omo ba in attendance at the say and after so comparing messages they can never Dr. Baumia de ba so say na sitie Kujabankwa ye nko tie de delegates ni bi e kan Honorable Ken Abaha, I did a message about Dr. Baumia Abaha. In the first place, compare delegates who Mishak in the Japan to more Mishak, Dr. Baumia. We will send out a message in Candice Union. One no message, one message now can be a woman. Okay, that's it. Me baby. Now me back in the and the name super. Yeah, no, it's they do so a Pentecost as already. Okay. Now, Dom, and this is the youth, you see, 2D Kenachia, blah. That me say no, near master. Me frankly speaking, I come about me. But then me take message and I'm saying, when I say me, there will be dinner cheap. Because the message now the two for no, near me a favor you to. And aside that is also a credit. Me honor me show. Say I'm trying to done here. This how you know trend. What I say, boss, and I'm make me talk say you to. And I want to key message in the eye. The message no, I be me change day in the. You make me convinced. So I didn't am say.
oni oba se mo kan so asase yan tam da ha asase na abuoi you guys so Ghana youth no ye brain nyina say adwuma ni Ghana tell ma galam say ene ade ni nyina koso say adwuma ba Ghana ho na kwese gwa ko to galam say case obo bie benyo me nya bi ade aye ene ko ye one asase ye raw materials ade ti na kan say ye brase da bi adwuma ko ye one side abanya adwuma ko school e be na betima ko school so ata say ti kin dia na mo say sa ni adwuma side na o ka so be benyo ma yicho nya bi enu ti na me mo no ena me hwehwe
Dr. Bami so buy no what can Kens'S obi adwuma Dr. Bami buy no can one single message or the buy okay
ono ne message o me de ma hini say o si ye nya ba ye nya ama o na be timi no ka che enya boxing ring na makoja kokko no o ko afa ko de o hwe ho ni message na enya convince eno ane say o pe ya chaw na me fa obi ho hia ba me bo no waja say na o sa go fo na o ho ye hinu na ya tab no na ye leader o as a leader na o ko fo le adwuma ma no de be na o timi du o mo fa so waja mo ma say put na wie afa ya gwa be so say me afọ mo hia ba me bo na say o ba che say te kin de ono na ye pe no me kin ho na no say dey no ba dey na am say san di na chi ko message ni je say Ghana fo nyina gi tu ne de ne ba pipi for delegate no o ba frank donyam say kin ba say kin Ghana say one time we Ghana hia no kuredie eno kwa na say ye man no
your friend JJ Rollins ba no kra ba akopɛ MPP mpanyimfo no mu omu de omadi omumrewu ba omi abae no anya hwe no akufo ado ne bae ana waye na dwuma 8 years ana wawie ni 8 years ya ye opɛ no eye nipa foforo ba se ehu se nipa a wudi obi achi ne du baabi wo si amfa si anya dan emaw okay that means yeah executive ni ebe ka no muntie afa ni amfa si amana de adwuma na abaya mai ba ye mpanyimfo no mudi anim no omu kata ne ema biso ati nya mejo no me wuntimi mfa sika nhemafu ena obi amfa sika nhemafu me ma me papa ye nye executives ye tai kin achi ma me papa omunyam papa yare kwa na ba ba de ba ko ne say wudi president nachi ana wo mo di nachi nyina no mo lusu mu seat poto am ye nim aguase mu wi am se yes te amfa ni panamra I say you sankrofo nya tetina mo se abagimi bre no enya ne wo ena mo ko school mu na mu nim niema na mu obi ba no an ko school de mo kra mo say obi ba no waje 1 cd 2 cd 3 cd mo se kofa o certificate e fa bra fa webra eno de enya ne yehwe
Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia abaha and honorable Kennedy Grama compare Japan so abaha nti pese ye compare messages ye say the two candidates attendance net say and face no omo message say ura mo kwa aba
yeah bro
number 2 din say
your friend Valentine akwa
okay I am fan
I be west
honorable Ken eba the last stop called Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia eba say the person who try mfoni efa edoma o me share Ken as compared to Dr. Bawumia and I face no attendance no and I face on message no e chere
yo me da sepa eno kre Dr. Bawumia ebaha no ba ye no attendance a onya ene de in fact so checking them two kra na before God the man onya because e kwere no time come no share no on ebedru aha ye run about to the bisu run about on be for more than 2 hours na nkofo kwa ni down so almost as some the statistics for them for nkofo se Bawumia Dr. Bawumia banch mombra but still no man for the amba me mu na organizer say or say omba because about information be bia no ha obeka cha no be fanti the omba nti mu organizer say amba banko but say mu no kese say we hear dom egu ha na jama mu bono ha say a enye dom ketwa Bawumia any information be the man oba say I mean sure mo amudi na chi no na ye 20 ano nti no ye sure na nkasa na nsan fa nembra biom na ye do na nado eba 3 times nti ono so o say ye ma no so that chance no ba ono ye message a ano ihe say ihe ya adwuma o mabunu bebre ni ihe ya adwuma nti problem ya adwuma ye obi o ma second chance third chance ano de ye fan ye hwe ye pa adwuma na ye de aye ye pa adwuma so aye so de a ene eno ane onabo Ken Japan because onabo Ken ba ha no ahon keka ene edom be hia no even that's a phone. I had end this season. But it's financial catcher and says someone the kind of bar and the Agbena on the trauma. In the say a peonable Ken, yeah, or say,
Ken, or
that thing, MPP, 8 million 5 and from Buffy money because Ken able to me power at the Abre. Sepedeli, a candidate there, and I can call to my Baumia. But the power there, the West, the separate power there, on a book and a pen. On a book and Badia, and the MPP forgets you.
On a book and Abaha, not Dr. Baumia Sabaha. Osha and a Domo Michel Nabuken compared to Dr. Baumia. After we by a message, and we didn't talk muscle.
Oh, Madam was a mebra. I na working message at Tassum Bebre. Said your mom Kaya Monocolan at your moba. No do na say on a booking and Fanamla by Dr. Dian and told Asum. By on a booking the other day, assistant Bebre. So on a booking at the nearby boy. As I want to dark crowd on my wine. As I put to on Quay, say a pair, say you do fear Dunkunim, not sitting near Saji Adia, just on a booking. Now see a side that anybody, eh, that I feel you vote in a bin see though. On a booking, or someone to mammy, Namin for Jumamla. Say your money we school, now the difference as by. Omu we school na ka Juma. But one a booking say am Fanimra, ya the bank when Benya Juma. Say real nom, red nom, Tramo, then you know one of Munya Jumano. Sabrania Juma, who are for no water. Wash our bano, as on social mouse sit to. This on a booking by, put to the baby. So on a booking there, or baby one as some their tobias.
I don't talk about me by net dominant to say.
I don't know so, and then maybe I
and I must share a delegate and share that some math.
Our delegate no mass once to ask once, or man who say, Baumia Sebio, ya turn on Monto. Turn a booking the turn on better. Tia say at the neighbor. Young couldn't be Dr. Baumia, I did at some point of the catcher. Oh, then some dear. The Obeka, and some don't know what can I say, or my gun, I yourself brutally, and some way I can. Oh, my gun, I yourself brutally. Oh, this is all dear Jumaba. Now, the yellow suit what can baby say, no, dear Jumaba, we're not just some of the mobile, or many of you may be at the Mayo. To me, Mestre, be a West, and a gun of phone now, some mere more, Bonabo Kimla, no buy a Benyan could be about to.
Okay, Shai. Video
MPP delegates and the no Mukudin Komo. Ebuso would say Dr. Baumia Baho in the Japan Sabaho. To almost compare the attendance the first, that's almost and compare messenger aspirant and the buy and yen share you be a betting. Almost say honorable Ken a buy. Attendance was about 98%. But even with Dr. Baumia, I think back a video be by Montana. Yes, Dr. Baumia could do Bia West. They have to wait for close 1 hour every delegates and Sana at the Omaba. Now, delegates at more can almost say honorable Ken buy them. Or by trade the audio almost start in the bay, a bit translated into jobs. But Dr. Baumia only came there to tell them, say, and another call me and Sakufoko, Yaman Kubi. And after to me and share will be born here, why young, me and Papa switching Emano. And it's almost the mere fact that Dr. Baumia can't after which I say, what me to send and call for the brief at Jumo Bonnet, and to a moment they are going to vote for jobs. And yet, Sebia. And now, Kofoko, Munado, call me and say, I want to start to Abaco Assembly. I chose by the MPP, do not pay the MPP Abaco Assembly. I chose, but Kojama, you could do Bia West, no? Many constituency chairman, Kukoska, a bon common, Ebusan say, a dear Nakan will be my MPP, a real trust, and also Ninchima or the Mai any.
Aha. Me koko kwini etina me koko scan me wo kusasi fo be yensia a wo motimi koko na edru say yankwato aba no me ye konso chama ya wo mu nyina apema se me ye wo mu ye but edru abato no so na me se wo mu nkwato aba no wo mu se o papa ye srawo ye papa wa bodu ya wo srem enti ye kwato aba na ye bewu ana me se da bi mu wu bi a mu nkwato ana wa mo de mi husuro ana wa mo koye wa mo kwato aba na ye kokan ya aba ne wie ya no pepa ne bi gugu bebre ya ntimo obi ya so wa mo de huhu mimi huhu akwaje aba no but wa mo wura mu na aba no wa mo ayedan anto anya ketuwa bi o bebre wo kwa police station bebre ya wa mo ji pepa no na wa mo anto enti akire ya ye koye na me ka kire wa mo se abano mo kwato ya na asa manto because me hu se paper ni bi di dem bebre ya e che sa aba no man de e do se o papa we de ye pocho no kwale ye ba ko pe ye papa abodua enti me kwaje aba no na ka me pese mintim but me kai dua bona me timu amewu enti no kure ni ye ntwa wotro aba no ya ji paper na so ya anya dan ya nto enti kusasi for the paper na so aba no wa anya dan wantim osisa mato ama mama de na mintimi na mo mintimi so nkoto ma ba womia because ya fa ni krom ana koye ye krom ya na nanu mo se ya to mana na se onwene a ya kwa ye nkoye krom biom enti no enya ade a ye beto enu nti wo mo pa me chawo se medie ya di nipa foforo ba de a wo mo ye MPP fo on beto aba na ye den ama ye
Shai okay, mind you.
I'll say yeah, but to abano na ikusta for the man pussy for the issue. Ya west budi jabo so ne constituency ta o hani na because for not because of the omoye the don in ama omoye bebiri e wo ha na no chest on chairman kuku skara bia west chairman no where because one of the biggest kuku farmer the always supposed bebiri omoye kusa for and of a poor match out there omo to abro mo say ye hene ye papa mabudua adiduara manu mu fi se ma ba say wo awuni mo ko to abama ba wu ya na edua ne nyomo also power match but on election day no omo start so mo sort of mu say some of the ballot papers no ya anto ama mahama ya anto ama ba wu ya anto ama political party dia and after the election we saw say yes ye ya de koje ye na ye fi wura ro ne mpese ye be twa no awofo ye timi so ko to ma mahama and after so ye timi ko to ma ba wu so ma duabo na de area enti to kanu pamle no say ye nto enti the enema ye koje ballot na ya nto no enti chairman say o hwe kusa atifo omo ye do ewo asante apo eni stefi na the court people almost so muslim omo nya do no eye 1.2 million Ghanaians enti ne say o president Dr. Baumia just be prepared say already no uni nipa 1.2 million ayaka say omo mfa MPP ho o say o to market Japan from the central region sabi ye hu say Kende Japan abusia no ene other tribe bi ewo issue bi ho what Dr. Baumia enye ne port say sabi oye mampusini eye ba bet eno mampusini but ewiase no wo de wade pere so ekoware wadamfo onia ba we ni frania una be ko nsuama no una be ko kutu banchi aba una be bia no tika for this time the ankepa Dr. Baumia enti nchen nyamfa Kende Japan na woni any tribal conflict no na da chan komba bia ne se ye timi resolve the tawantawa between mampusi for the kusa for ntemu na pere ye timi de Baumia baba for now na de abato na ye kono che president about Dr. Baumia MPP and fashion team say the onset na enipa be close to 1.2 million there they have nothing to do with the new patriotic party it one of best said delegates and say enye Dr. Baumia fought enye the making so oye mampusi ni and na nyo na ko kriti bokun tokana memo oye victim of the Kens'S and yema and also may affect the new patriotic party so kind of say bi yemfa ba humobo empa ware no and now the humobro eko ware oyonko brebo onia ba sabi oye li frania take to na be ko ama no una be tu banchi ama no una be niam bebree entire amanyosem so no about political power na political power so the numbers and who presented candidate here or tribal conflict here ebe ha amanyukunu party delegate yanju na amanyukunu first na Dr. Baumia oba be so ye jimi kata oba na wa fa bibia ama MP but at this point you hear power from the NDC there untum fa candidate here or tribal issues so this is the Bia East constituency chairman and was after akwanya was a clear name it was say Dr. Baumia ba on the obi anim say o ye chairman obuni ba bi ogina na Dr. Baumia and the team ba so say chairman be be journey mo aja o former vice president obi journey mo and was say chairman dodo say ana de be man ewo Bia West ya and so oh media dodo say na mo pe and Dr. Baumia mo say o mo pe 90% and o catch delegate Dr. Baumia say o pe 90% hwa no makotua ho no e de ababo ntabeka the Bia West chairman say one no or the delegates 90% e de ama Dr. Baumia was say adia omo ye no ama obenya gidie say manfo a omo ye ya endorse bawumia ya endorse bawumia eye setting one he never said say obema Dr. Bawumia 90% na emu omo na friend ne be gina animo na sabi former fiber aba na oja animo ka de bra be gina ne chen obeba ana former vice president ka de bra obeba ana obusa no say edodo stand na obetimi e dia man wa so mo say na mo pe he didn't want to commit himself say na mo say na mo pe ana so mo pe 90% so ne delegates Dr. Bawumia so pe 90% no mo twa ho no akọka say biawe chama koku tika say or the 90% e dia ma Dr. Bawumia e settings and omo ye bat e wi as settings and toaba one dey was party delegates ni say one dey we connected no who say baabi edunu bia west na do ba ye one Dr. Bawumia appointment omunya apart from nadmu ni DT omo anya hwe omo kwan omo nyema bia enye nti wonam kwa na fere say obaka say MPP aba betra kunya to 8 years ni nipa omo gidie wonu so oba wode industries beba ema manfo omo ye galamsey ye mama na mama omo koto galamsey pitch no omo nyina omo free galamsey ne aba be ye proper job no aye honorable kedi kwa na kompa japo o se ba bia edu no NDC foi ye ni momo wo se bia west ono ne mpanifo mu dwane ja constituency no even with power they see in here now 2028 they cannot present a candidate 1 year board they cannot present a coward candidate they cannot present candidate 1 year prepared to take the bullet and they should vote number 1 nti jama kwa ye so far ye ba western region no ya ye bibie ne anwea so western north ya ye bibie ne anwea so be kwa constituency ya ye sefi yo so na afenso no ya ye akontomra enna ye bia west bia east ane ye dwabo so ene ye be ye swaman ne ya ye awurin ne ya ye boji na kete na constituencies in the western north maame arena toshe adon e de to na be no abomu e de akọ western region na maame ba ha se ko yama kwa ne nsama o kan te delegates ni say e maybe e twemu no na oyi ye part of Dr. Bawumia campaign team but after say ye call election 2024 results e by a delegates enyum atem and ye say constituency bia tiekem ablikman ye call rerun say e obi two say kunfu e ko bo maybe how commission to ho ama a deputy national youth organizer so ye bo no couple with akwatia ene niema e ko so party no awon wata no enipa num no omo ko no in election 2028 no yanya beba na ni edin oye board oye firm obi tie mo so be tie ni pakora mana pakora hwa abedi ene hu te nipa num no nipa owo sa qualities no ay honorable kedi kwa na kumpa japo oso no Dr. Bawumia enya ni boni bia na emum eye tum ni epe o se enama enya no ye de emokoyira wa na edi na we honorable ken the modern ba wa bo na ni edin say oni ND for fight ni edi ne ko bia na say o ta ba o se me konkoden na afi do say in the Japan ewo abadaye in the Japan eya edoye was say Ghana for mabulu ka Lebanon over 600,000 girls no in the Japan a charter plane eco form by if you cover it up you drew jabo so about to the honorable ken a man na to she kan ta asem no e na lady be friend Millicent and opeja and some of the man wa dance bi and was say one your friend Millicent asem ni si no na ye omuje wu ene nkwankwanta na omusu fe na nado dan kwakufuado omusu fe Dr. Bawumia omusu fe the former first lady and the former second lady Mama Samira Bawumia any party in paid for including the chief of staff it took only the Japan that I'm not called the cab no na flight name call Emma and to all cock flight here also go in and out to the Japan airport in May to the air call Lebanon and a call empty and a call far or mobile about not cover the bread. Can the Japan member call Pentecost for isolation center and the isolate will be the 2 they be the 3 weeks be the 1 month or more ya test or mini COVID you know can the Japan more ska can the Japan sound to see me Ghana card more let the begin a dia dance and I delegates or mumina and after the mammy dear or nam or check can the Japan bob can the Japan ayeda and after the NTO official and trauma can the Japan ye move ye so about Dr. Bawumia no about Dr. Bawumia actually no no Dr. Bawumia ni papa onye ne bone na mo no wa fata akwen so akire se sabi wo fi Dr. Bawumia camp no abro nye di baabi omu dinner term and on na fe na odi school feeding program one ama common fund administration and na was adwuma bi oye no oye ma Dr. Bawumia because na Dr. Bawumia head of the government team one chere say for 2% for 3% ko ha ana face omo council a omo council ono so na e dey drip machine ba ye na omo hu se so ye bone so a drip machine so e ye bone because ya wankwa so far there ma turn it had been a successful journey na in 3 days I would in Western North no aye ya no say wo ba be di betin fi sha wa ha say and a campaign so a third delegation team.
Okay, I see. Then no just some constituencies better 9 and I mean sir.
You be me sir. I think I want 9 constituencies. Ya mu 6 because no you be me sir kan. Aye bodi awowin ana toama.
Okay. Mate. Chai na na se na onko so mo adwuma me say and mo de Western North de no so be na wie. Okay. Shaibu Lasisi na no pe na kwa kodin komo e wo Kens'S flash mu no iron na toshi enso na proba ode support Honorable Kennedy akomprekon Japan ama delegates who they need to vote for Honorable Ken wo Nyankopon yard ma 31st next month no emu next year no emu no no honkomodie ni yakakodi area ba no ohwebre no a semedumi ensa ba pa no wotwen yentwa e homra na yemfa nkra to etewu ye ba enkomo aka no ye behwe na yetimi ato so edi ni nyina
sister Oba ho we de nka wutwam
ya kwesi na we de me fa he na me hia wo he ne de me ho kire me papa
enya long bia na de me je wo we de o tru ho betutu
akwesi enya izo we ko de nka me ni problem akwesi be se de je se obo am on se edan a me jane ha me sie no ma basa me ba be ye ho bibia na mako na ho ne ma me de ye finish na fa painti ni esobo no adane asam e de ama me
ene ho na me je wo no ka wa koma to yem Lasisi Ventures adornment ubenya ni nyina bi wa den na wo pe e paint ana seden
akwesi emfa me nkoma nkrofo bi akeke se se de wa wo ni se sika ho ya dinye enti kakra menya no e ma me mboka engu
aboche for de mo ba se ya Lasisi Ventures e wo D-Max acrylic paint a e original American paint wudie mu afa D-Max matte D-Max semi gloss D-Max DTM and a D-Max oil
sa na no e me se no ye paint na ba no roofing nso so a wo betimi aboa me ana
obo D-Max roofing a free Japan obo D-Max 0.44 alu zinc and with your kodi ankasa and a D-Max 0.40 alu zinc ajinya menono D-Max IBR wo ho and a D-Max IDT enso ho D-Max embossed alu zinc D-Max 1 star and a D-Max long span enso ho long span ni ejayo afebo na carpenter for omba beto roofing sheets and ho nkro ne ba ho any painter for omba beto paint ho omo nyina discount
na kwesi omo kira kwan e wo he
say paint no na wo part of dia and you obekọ da kodwum wo free plus soup na wo call Lasisi Ventures na say roofing sheets ne dia and adum pampa so ahemfie ana adum PZ omo ben CBG ne edi kan say omo offer free estimate ema painting and a roofing so into ni how
akwesi we ya wo keka ne say ye no ene wanka sa na wo de mi ko sa wo so bejeme sa wo bejeme dia ene wo fu adwuma
sister Janto ato no na miemi omo number no go phone nani ase 0244 782982 Mrs. Subiu 0244 782982 from sister afei sort to me yanko
papa na ekono kan ho di nachi
usade ne mempo enya me ba no manensan
oboa eya oba kofi di nachi o papa no
adwa baba chesim krofo we de bia ntokwa o bema braba aden eda asama
chairman hwa akro ye pa ni tinin mama o hwa FM
oh, now when a problem dia any monko Medilab diagnostic services na monko DNA test we ebetwa bi biatia
Medilab
ani omoya allergy testing DNA testing advanced ultrasound ECG comprehensive medical checkup advanced cancer portfolio sa wo kra na ho aye dia wo kwa ombetimi aye hwehwemu ama wo eni hwehwemu ahodo aka
Medilab diagnostic services AG insurance plans ahodo bebre ewo mo hyeye ho Medilab diagnostic services ewo mfidie nwanwaso a omo de ye testing mawa entomfom omodwuma ye fo no so animute womanum bonso eda fom Kumase Medilab diagnostic services ene Konfanochi teaching hospital ene di inhwanimu tafo omone tafo government hospital no ena eben afen so abrepo ubehu omo ewo new plan station Santase omo Mary Stopes dinum na office de omo ben St Patrick hospital ubehu omo wo Boase Sunyane Tachiman Takrade Tamale ena afe tema from Medilab diagnostic services ewo 05 0542-587-300 and 0596-177-443. Ubehu amu Abefontaine time fidie no so www.medilabghana.com.
Medilab Diagnostic Services. First name in medical lab diagnosis. Chairman.
And Chairman, I know Buamio, which I'm a big Georgido Ventures. I'm a call ye. Share there was some kind of man.
Now, so him say me nchira baby phone. And I mean my own call baby so I bebu. Big Georgido Ventures. Ebaka ho accessories, any decorations. Wo woni nyina bi woni hono. 4-wheel drive ho niema. Nia wo de hihya na bonten. Any interior decoration, car seat, leather, papa, any mirror, cool cap, and nyoma ebeboa ma wo car no aye fe. Ni nyina wo kona so ya ebi ewo ho. Wo ba pickup sa. Bucket no ne leather ya de so nya ebo nche ni ncha betimi atia so afroka no dade ya de bo animu ni akira emaka ne bambo ya obi de pin wana wo de pin obi a wo ka ensei ni nyina wo bi na wo san so ton American cars enti wodru na so ye ho de a na wawie bibia fa ka ho bia e ya accessories any decorations wo benya bi ato Big Georgido Ventures ni ho nya yira kwan Kumase Swabe Runabout ya ni Waterworks First Gate no ene di hwe ni mu wo pagya wuti abehu ye signboard ne se wo ho ko ye se wa amoka bebre
Baby cry
wo ni kire Big Georgido Ventures na omwa 0244652230 Big Georgido Ventures
come on your papa party
no me say every bra me hu wo the bia we active very strong and energetic
we 100% na ni nyina ne se de me hwe me ni padua sofa na de boa me mama hoden ma metimi ko bada ene tabia zanika heba mister
tabia zanika heba mister what do you want dance ya chere me
ho dance de enye wonko me de dawuro na atoso na madia chere ni pampempem tabia zanika heba mister ma to ne di nyamyama sa wonoma emenkwamu a ewo nipadua no mu a ye frɛ mu asojafo eye wide blasters na hoden enti nipadua ni nya hoden soronko kutia yare ahodo bebre enti wonta nyare enti na dam ye strong no eye general well-being of the body enti ye adwuma ewo nipadua na kwa no mu ba bia
me ya metumi hu ene se busue bia
eye busue nchemfa se obi di ne ho to tabia zanika heba mesa so a eden se obeyare na nya na ewo ba bia tonto aduro bia tia ne nso se obi a onya mfinhye dumienu apemfo ene abatan a oma no fo entimi no bi FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkratomo mu agye atumi se ye
spices nyaima hello mama spices are ebe mama duane aye tasty appetizing and delicious
spices day and no Remy spices ordinary Remy dependable
Remy spices Remy
Yam papa what the Remy spices you aduane a ema waduane ye fine kai say Remy spices dey so who you so a emfa spices fufuro bia amfra every say Remy spices dey ordinary home flavors no so dey bebre chicken goat jollof stew spices bia wo hwehwe no Remy obi wo ho emfa waduane dey ento chacha perfect Remy spices aduane ye dekeke kai say aduane bia ye the spices ye dey for Remy spices ye ni nyina
Remy spices Remy
FDA aje jodi nkrato ya tum
hey obeta hey e mano si den kwa hey taco de benum taco hey funny face hey taco de benum taco hey funny face bema wa emrekra taco de benum taco taco bema wa emrekra taco de benum taco hey funny face hey taco de benum taco hey funny face hey taco de benum taco hey funny face.
This advert is FDA approved, not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women, and children under 15.
Ago NP
NPP adishima mamincho kwanya obefa so a obetwia woto na boama manyuko na gina ne naso ewo sikasemu ye wonyi mu nan meche 4 categories: bronze, silver, gold and platinum. Busumi bia bronze members ebetua 2 Ghana cedis, silver members 5 Ghana cedis, gold members 8 Ghana cedis, and platinum members 10 Ghana cedis. Ebia won fasodia etechi meche benefits nanitia no so simple, but star 920 star 270 hash. Aye, star 920 star 270 hash. Net them. Eye contembrantem emuda ho fine esanso ye convenient NPP rado
catch me na me so asem hwehwe ni tintin so no me so nipa mienu agina hai no wo de wani bu a ususu se hwan na ye panyini wo mu unsusu wati kra ni woni fa so na ye panyini eye yade enam na bo pu asa na de wo benkum no so de hwenanim ye trom new leaf herbal capsules and na ye na dra dan de nyina ode bon ho ban adro we nwa dance e chen bibia be ma wonya de wo mpamu de e ha nkono num no bia nsa niema wo dia ne se wo benum new leaf herbal capsules e mantini peja hoden so adro no na hoden wo srankas new leaf ointment me kamfo ama wona wa chirika sei onkotoje me kamfo new leaf ointment e de amount se wo su kopebi ne beboa wo se de otiye no obia mpebi new leaf ointment new leaf herbal mixture and new leaf capsules na me say new leaf herbal mixture ne de me hia edrowe ya me say anka me nsabuom eniama famudi me nuama no bosome miensa bosome nan no omumu wo monsa no me kamfo se edrowe di amount se wunya eye tatashe kra onum ya pe bonsense sanye aba won nsabuom onum ya moja fini nyina ebeba entem kra me kamfo ama obebia se new leaf herbal mixture de etu ensabuom ya onyina se esiesie ema ya hemfie ho etu enkamboni bia se abrabu nsawie obia onim se o no so pa de ha new leaf herbal mixture no manum bobi sesia for doctor 0244 101 372 and 0201 750 500 kayo adrenye mo ba man ba no for and na say oba onyem for ni chere herbal shop any pharmaceutical shop bia mu ai na benya no nyina bia to.
Okay, Ash 101.1 Sunday here that say watching yama ya jenkra to ya call abebim anopei we a national agenda Ashafa morning show me the Foxy Kwejo Amankwa Yenko Dinkoboy Emra Sisia Food and Beverages Association of Ghana and paying for the two jase now no the koda sorry ya CPURC at the announcement to be able to judge them say electricity tariffs ensuo ni anyina mahode ne bo air kosoro and they Food and Beverages Association of Ghana paying for say ya reset system no ni nya tariffs no say increase no na no mum de emwa say ya reset system no ma system no timi yi a ehun hia ye audit papa e wo system no mu a anyina mahode no hu hia say betum nsuo no hu hia say ye betum yankwa ahoma no so sesi ya na ye ne Penimpa wono and da Food and Beverages Association Reverend encoding komo e wa ahoma so Reverend no pay at saying
that's why okay
yeah that's it I don't pay Food and Beverages Association once again once I come home bi mu nyina na say nyankopon ya adoma 1st of January 2026 economy mu mama ya nya ntie say there will be that increment there will sue any but you are still kicking against it saying say there's no need for that increment but what is needed NSC a reset our system no mu Reverend dear na mwase hunu no foforo biem you are still standing by the udi kan ye kan the other day na
Amedate once again Ethiopia dear can say she ECG no omo problems bebre into omo problems bebre e for say bucket e leak who bucket no e wo problem e leak who stand so go bucket na bucket so e leak
yes
and the what so na one cause this that hole na na kususa tebrea na ubebre wutimi back ne enya mada
there be
anything I pese ye chire se emu here say the mama government reset the ECG no particularly because there also ECG no enya tariff higher tariff na bet ma solve higher tariff na bet ma solve enka problem no enwo hodada because Ghanaians higher tariff na yetia who compare tariff yetia Ghana for commercial and industrial sector in Africa you were high, in Europe you were high, even domestic so you were high, and you say it's not like Ghana you tariff and you mismanagement. The ECG is probably institutional. Overrun or budget with the authorization by 189%.
Okay.
Expenditure estimate balloon from 1 billion Ghana cedis in 2023 to 8.3 billion in the same year. Who say the kind of expense na ECG are in Kenya Parliament Public Accounts Committee are exposed now. And your higher tariffs never solve our problems. No. She says the who compare meter or prepared meters by a year Juma or prepared meters and cut it off. And year Juma or more workers or money. Who wouldn't work workers to Markata or more well meaning workers. Omonia Markata Omonin say and here say ECD and year reset. Omonin say ECD wrote no a war too much. Or here 3-phase meters ECD only 3-phase meters. Single phase meter. A brand a web brand now on your single phase meter. Almost revenue collection as of last year, I have 43%. 43% for NTS, 57% no. And fun at that. Anything. You also see that government are increasing salary by 9%. January effective January 2026. That government, not this year, government who increasing worker salary by 9%. Now what done Uchi increasing utilities by 25.7% for water, both when you put the water tariff and then the ECG tariff together, it's 25.7%.
Yes.
And let's say what small be said or touch you and mommy 10 cities. And then you know, the mommy 30 cities. Now with the 10 cities at the moment, and the 20 cities no, if I never call you.
Okay. I see.
Government for yes, and just say government absorb chain Ghanaian. What do you mean workers no 10 cities? Now see, almost 30 cities. And the 20 cities no, and for the Boko. So government yes, and just say government and Kasa. Omo pese corruption and work omo promote corruption because say me a worker na me say uganda ama me 10 cities na me posia me light bill but or two light bill no by 30 cities me here extra 20 cities wo ba ho na push wo pese wo your government business I will teach you, I will collect bribes in order to be able to pay the extra.
Okay. And so
and the actual say it is government humbly, respectfully. Tariff increment is not reset. And the respectfully, the NDC government should suspend the tariff increment. No more fix the money, leakage, no, inefficiency, no. Me my stress inefficiency, no, say a cancer. Because I won't even treat cancer easily. And yet that increment that matters to ECG cancer, no inefficiency, any mismanagement, no that corruption, inflation of contracts, no. sharp, non-workable meters, and then in a poor work attitude, and yet higher tariff.
Okay.
You can sweep that one under the carpet in the name of higher tariff.
I see. But over the commission, I'm talking about the PULC. Reasons are more kind of say, also the commission said the adjustment were necessary to meet investment requirements of utility providers to ensure industry competitiveness and safeguard the consumer interest. These are some of the one of their reasons in TIA. Almost to say, and so mutimito in Sunia in a Molibu. Sa reason we enter some
now who shared last month? Who shared public accounts committee? ECG at the public accounts committee. I
didn't see her, Reverend.
Who say?
Me say what happened? Didn't see her.
What happened at the public accounts committee does not show that ECG is a struggling institution.
Okay.
And NIPA continue. Who say who budget say who be spend 1 billion. Now more spend 8.3 billion. Collect revenue. Oma and that according to Auditor General report. Oma and that declare revenue. My government. Overspend budget by 189%. And yet struggling institution. Compare almost salary. Ya kwa jina December no conscious bonus the omuba ti omu. Omo national service staff kura omu said how much they collect compared to other institutions. ECG does not spend like that. It's struggling institution.
Okay, I see.
And yet higher tariffs no na ebe tima for because the can say already we are paying very high tariffs. We are actually paying higher tariffs. And we are not saying that in the vacuum. Who compare tariffs to the rest of Africa? Ghana tariffs are higher. To the rest of Europe, Ghana tariffs are higher. You have just 1 minute remaining.
Okay.
If you also look at the structural misalignment, structural deficiencies in the ECG, you know that ECG needs a structural reform.
Okay.
And yet, it's not that ECG needs a tariff increment. The tariff increment, from January, the government ended up buying a mobile. From January, Oma increased tariffs.
Okay.
Increased tariffs, Oma increased tariffs.
Okay. Hello, Reverend. Enti memfa ne say say ebia mo ayi amode atototo gari nyina no say aban ye na dwene say true PRC or we o ma dwene say still amunti because enye Food and Beverages Association mo nko ana ebia mo kan sa asem wi ye hu institutions ahodo o mu nyina de atodwa say nya de a omo ebeje ede atumu. Okay. Enti Reverend say koba say the Amakan nyina any reasons am society nyina still ano PURC aban no say eye nyumaku no man tia. What should we do? Because me hu TUC for almost statement we crowd no no che say the basa I see demonstrate against this anema ebe. What should be our next year? Say basa still amuntie de obi e kan say increment no hu hi omunya.
Well, we are very convinced that the NDC government, His Excellency the President, he means good for the country. They will suspend it. Because we are not saying that there shouldn't be any tariff adjustments. We are saying that that tariff adjustment, no, and yet there is not what's supposed to come first. A reform, no, here say ember first. And yet we are convinced that a reform no first, that is kurabe kofu. So we are convinced, but we are joining our forces with a TUC. Because at the end of the day, we are producers. Say, inflation, the inflation rate they have brought to 6.3 no. From next year, no, because prices will go up. We'll transfer all the prices, the ECG price, the tariff prices to the consumer. So prices will go up by over 30% because tariff increment, no, 25.7%. So prices will go up by that margin, if not more. And then also demand is already low. In the Nipan idea, so it will affect sales. And when it affects sales, it will affect government revenue collection. This thing has a cascading effect. So we are saying that His Excellency the President should respectfully suspend this tariff increment, call the ECG, put up a committee to reform ECG, digitize ECG, make sure that government institutions all get prepaid meters, make sure that ECG increases their revenue collection.
Okay.
Make sure that the prepaid meters are working and functioning well. Make sure that a task force monitors power theft both day and night. And make sure that ECG workers who engage in corrupt acts are prosecuted. Make sure that ECG does not overrun their budget, their approved budget. Make sure that ECG reports publicly every quarter their performance measurably. These are things that we are talking about. This is the research we are talking about.
Okay.
And then ECG needs to gain the confidence of Ghanaians before you can talk about tariff increment. They cannot just come out from their performance at the Public Accounts Committee in such a disgraceful manner. There they exposed that even the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee said that, oh, so you do this and expect us to pay more tariffs. It's a disappointment. Ghanaians have lost trust in the ECG. So they need to gain their confidence back. And you cannot gain the confidence back by increasing tariffs. So I think that the NGC government, if they go ahead to approve this tariffs, then essentially they will lose a lot of trust from the Ghanaian public. They have a lot of goodwill from us.
Okay. Reverend,
and they don't need to wipe that goodwill away.
Reverend, this is not the first time ABIA didn't come on and say more issue statement with regards to increment. But I said the more we talk, the more abino, the more PURC, or we increases. No, is it the case they are not listening to the call from Ghanaians and answered by Ghanaians?
They are taking us for granted. That's what I can say. They are taking Ghanaians for granted because they are more. What we keep saying, they are aware. Or more, if you talk to them outside radio or outside media one-on-one, they know that the tariffs are high. They know. Or more, when you say tariffs, no, you're high. And the tariffs are higher. Or more, so aside the tariffs being high, or more, say ECG was problem, ECG was cancer. And the tariff increment and even solve a cancer problem.
I see.
The NSA, common reform ECG, and they know that. So, except they don't want to leave, except His Excellency the President's current government don't want to leave a lasting legacy in the power sector. If they want to leave a lasting legacy in the power sector, it's just not by having the power available, but they must have the power, being efficient and affordable.
I see. Reverend Mate, any anope, Yanasi, meaning say this time the way Ghana for any upgrade the way I hot say increment to any man and cost. I think say Ghana for Baba Food and Beverages Association, Mokoli China, 80 million penny for said by your Betria sign, I was our increment in on.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, that's a papa. And the Acadie only producer some only
the producer no send me number
Matthias here you okay Ash 101.1 so any enti Sabri yebekwa na yakọ the ubon krata no mu nso na yakọ akọhwe ekoso te yakọ akọhwe the ubon krata no de ekoso ewom na afei yetimi edidi nkomo ahodo bebre na aka ewufia ha maka se nani afepepepa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia conceded defeat no say abano wajia tum 8 December 20 na it was 2024 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia actually mu say the adien aye ne data available ne de
Following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. See John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay. Enti afini edin finishana everybody be di hon komo bebre na ya so far His Excellency so amamu di na ekoi say na Ghana for hwehwe ana say ya enete ye hwe do bonkrata no mu semaba ba other ones ni na so anope ye betumi aba be kan ho asem how ada Hassan o ha how ma chen bibia boko
Yankopon adom bibia boko na say
Yankopon adom bibia enso eye boko
ede nyame ase.
Okay. You're happy person. Okay.
Okay, Yemfa the Daily Graphic and as Yefa Chronicle double cratano and share as the Chronicle double cratano there or the to her and it's Inu Safusaini, Kofi Bento and Womo are rejected OSP office na ye say yon collapse no kra no yon gu no kra enfri ho no wo mo se ehun hia say ye gu no kra the Chronicle double krata no e de ho asem abasa so na the Chronicle double krata e ba mane say eye ejaben was survive 2 attempt of assassination and also the Chronicle double krata no ye free ho na yenko the Daily Graphic double krata no Farmers Day yo mudi ye e na kwafo ene fishers no womo omuyi ensumunam womo de omo bo aban na ba so papa eye e won hyehyɛ pa wode egu akwanu de ama womo the Daily Graphic Democrat no de ho asem abetua Professor Kwe Daily Graphic Democrat no emu na kase pa da Daily Graphic Democrat no mu ni enie Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and an infoni edahi a free last week na yabo amania se ya wasin so hwe na e ba bontino e mofona fe di poto a che se enibu pa eye na eno na Ghana Mampani